program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Good morning to you. Sunday morning, everybody.
Let the eating begin.
Yes. It's a beautiful Sunday out here.
Yeah.
Chef Allen, you're like everywhere, okay? If you're watching this on October 27th, just change the channel. He's there too. He's on with our friends from 21 WFMJ.
Yes.
You're on with us. We're talking great food.
Absolutely.
But really, the reason that we're out here and the reason why you gave us a phone call is because
Correct.
of this young lady.
We should probably
This
mention
wonderful lady.
we're at Donavito's.
We're at Donavito's in Struthers.
Struthers. Okay.
Chef Allen.
Downtown Struthers.
Yeah, that's right. You want to go into that first?
Is this, I was going to say, we should start with the food and then we're going to end with Darlene. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Is that all right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Hi, Michael.
yes.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Just excited.
The menu's a little bit different sometimes on the weekends with that big smoker outside,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we do a lot of, we're very diversified out here at Donavito's, which I love and I'm proud of. We've been open, I think, 22, 23 years. Right here's my cherry smoked ribs, which is something that, like I said, indigenous to the restaurant here. We smoke them off for 12 to 15 hours of ribs.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
We have a Kansas City ribeye here that's on special this weekend. It's a bone-in CAB Kansas ribeye. One of our iconic dishes are tortellini pink with our blackened seafood on there. They're shrimp and scallops. You know, with the Cajun seasoning. Our pink sauce is just something I've been making for 30 years, and it's followed me. And which is our version of our Donavito's clam sauce. Shrimp in their mussels, chopped sea clams, you know, their pasta and their seasonings.
I would follow you wherever you go if you're making this.
Everybody loves it.
This
you know, we
is-
do many versions.
Just take a look. Take a
Oh,
look. Take
there's
a
some
little bit.
giant scallops on this.
Yes,
They're gorgeous.
yeah, you know, I'm a scallop lover.
Me
so
too.
We have scallops a few different ways on the menu, and they're hard to find anymore at restaurants.
Is that right?
Yes, so I'm proud to give a great dish down there with our scallops.
That is.
There are so many people who are such big fans of everything that you do, but the thing that I think takes over social media are some of the steaks and the big ones, right?
Yes, the
People love
tomahawk
this.
steak.
Yes,
We make
that
one today, but
That's
that's
okay.
coming pretty soon. We saw we got into that niche with the whole tomahawk steak, and people love it. People come down, and we even have women. I mean,
Yes,
women, it's tiny
and
as you, they'll
kids.
come down there and they'll eat it all.
And kids, too.
It's crazy to me because I can't eat a steak like that, but
That's funny.
People love it. It's a great novelty. I said people enjoy it. They come down and
Now,
try to
normally,
eat the steak.
Donavito's not open on Sundays typically.
We're closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Tell them what we're doing today.
So today we're doing a fundraiser for a server and great friend that's been with us for 20-something years. She's
Darlene.
down with lung cancer. So we're throwing a huge benefit down here. We're doing a barbecue benefits. We have a Chinese auction. We have Ralph and Off TV, booze basket, 50-50.
Right.
Just a great event from noon to 4 today. You know, like I said, this is Sunday, the 27th.
And if you are watching
October.
this on the following Sunday, you can always donate. You can just walk in and ask them.
Most people know
how to help.
Darlene because she's worked 5 days a week, 6 days a week for me for, I said, 20 plus years. So
But for 20
great
bucks,
women.
tell them what you get for 20
No,
bucks.
20 bucks. I'm doing off the cherry wood smoked, off the smoker. We're doing quartered chickens, pulled pork, Texas beans, orzo pasta salad. We're doing bread and butter and dessert. So
That's fantastic.
please join us today for a great cause. She's a great woman.
great lady.
She could use the help.
Yeah, absolutely. And coming out here for any event over the holidays, I would say when you come out here to eat, take one of these home with
Yeah.
you.
This is good sauce.
This
You had
is
this.
great
This is your
sauce.
recipe from.
Yes, correct. From
way back.
Yeah, from Jolly Joe's days. We've been making the same sauce for 30 years. And,
He just said Jolly Joe's.
I know,
Are
and
you okay?
A lot of people just went, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. And so yeah.
And then their hands started to shake.
Yeah,
and-
it was a great place. You know what I mean? Also, I worked at the Park Inn. You know what I mean? When I was young until I graduated
Okay.
culinary school. So I kind of really been deep rooted in some great iconic restaurants and bars in the area for many years.
awesome.
And like I said, we've had this for for 20 plus years, and it's just great being part of the community. You know, great folks like
the
yourself.
Valley
Yeah.
is lucky to have
That's
you,
true.
and Struthers
Appreciate
most
that.
certainly lucky to have you.
Struthers been a great community. I'm very happy and proud to be down here. And there's a lot of great changes going on down here. And friends across the street, Sailors, they do a great job. And it's amazing down here. It's been good.
Mike,
Yeah.
hand me this whole plate of pasta
All
back.
right.
I know your first story is one that when he said he's going to go do a story on
Have you
a
ever
Friday
gone
on
to
a
a
Friday
real
night.
bingo game before? Have you ever used a dauber or dabber? You could say it either way
No,
before.
I haven't.
Oh, it's
I really
addictive. Am I
haven't.
right?
Absolutely. I used
It's
to go to
so
my
much fun.
grandparents growing up.
The longest running bingo game is celebrating 70 years next year. Wow. It's on a Friday night in Austintown, so we had to pay a visit. Take a look. Just another Friday night here in the Wedgwood Plaza.
They line up starting at 3 o'clock, sometimes as early as 2 o'clock to get into our doors, that the doors open at 4:30.
By the time we got to the Wedgwood Plaza and the Holy Apostles Church bingo game on this particular Friday, they were already well underway.
They buy their pull tabs, they socialize, they have fun with their friends. They get their food, they have little lunches that they bring in, little dinners that they bring in. It's a community event.
Becky Oneska and her team love what they do and love the tradition that their church has made.
Many of our players come with multi-generations. They come with grandma, grandpa, and then the mom, dad brings their kids.
That's one of the things that we have, that you got to listen to the people. Sometimes I had problems, especially in winter time. There was a lot of snow. We couldn't cancel because it was too late. And I got up on the speaker and I says, look, the only thing I can do is cut the prices in half because I don't have no more money, because we only have so much money to work with. And they stayed for it, no problem.
A generational event for sure. It's fun for everyone and serious business at the same time.
They bring their little trinkets, and they set themselves up the way that they feel comfortable. And, you know, I've learned that we don't bother that. You know, you go by and you can admire, but you don't touch.
Gotcha.
So.
Lucky seats, lucky charms, and more than a few lucky people by the end of the night.
We have had the largest jackpots in Northeast Ohio. Our largest jackpot right now has been $31,000, won by one of the players in this room, and it was won last year around this time.
It's very exciting because they don't ever think that they're going to win, and then they're so excited when they are.
A lot of our players will play upwards of 36 spaces, which is our biggest pack. I have players that don't even have to daub their cards because they have the ability to just watch their cards and know when they have had bingo.
The players love it, and so do the volunteers.
Purple Cat is an organization that focuses on bettering the lives of the developmentally disabled population. What we do is we have them working on the floor just like you and I would be working on the floor. They have their jobs. They are so excited to come work their jobs. And honestly, our players are so excited to have them here.
And that's where they will be on Friday nights. What started in 1955 continues to flourish. People on both sides count on it to keep going.
It's a good thing. We get a chance to outreach with our church, and it brings in good money for the church.
Going on 70 years.
Yes.
Isn't that hard to believe?
I'm shocked. You know, it's wonderful to be part of such a long-standing tradition in our valley.
A little dauber right here. They have like over 20 games. You're there till like 10 o'clock at night.
But they line up that early in the day?
Bring food and then socialize. It's nuts.
I feel like I've heard about it through the years, but that was awesome, Michael.
Yeah, Holy Apostles Church. Good job, you guys.
Good luck the next time you play.
Right.
Okay?
Good luck following along. There's a lot of numbers that are called. All right, when we come back,
Chef Mark is making something called a dirty pasta. He's never made it before. He saw it on TikTok.
Okay.
And it's so good, it's on the menu now. It's on special. That's how great it was. We had people stopping in. We were just making them try it and eat it. That's how great this pasta was. But we're going to take a break. Thank you to Steel Light. This is all Steel Light. That's why it looks so beautiful.
Good stuff right here.
And we'll continue eating out here at Donna Vito's. And then when we come back, dirty pasta.
Okay, be right back.
Scan the on-screen QR code to find out how you could win up to $20,000 for the charity of your choice in the Steel Light International Charity Bocce Tournament. Saturday, November 2nd from 10 to 5 at the MVR in Youngstown. Scan the on-screen QR code for all the details and then roll with the best in the Valley. Saturday, November 2nd from 10 to 5 at the MVR in Youngstown.
And it really all started with salt, with Himalayan sea salt. That's where it all started because of a patient who came in and told me about the benefits of salt therapy, which is inhaling Himalayan sea salt, an aerosolized Himalayan sea salt. And I found that my patients were having fantastic results using salt therapy, and I wanted to know how could I incorporate the Himalayan sea salt into products that would benefit the sinuses and the skin. And that's where Salt Me was born.
Hi, this is Elfie in the Metro Monthly Elf. I'm here to tell you about all the cool stuff you'll find at the Metro Monthly store. We have hoodies and sweatshirts and clothing for dad. We have posters and aprons and messenger bags. We have Boots, Bell, Idora, plus t-shirts and caps. We have frame prints of downtown, plus note cards and maps. We have big sizes, small sizes, and plus sizes too. We have cool stuff for grandma and cool stuff for you. So stop by today, and please don't delay. Our workshop is humming. The store's up and running. We're here for this season, your holiday store. So shop Metro Monthly for all this and more.
Water is a bubbling. That means Mark's the
We're cooking with gas.
we are
cooking with gas right now.
Gas is for sure. Pesto's Test Kitchen.
Live at Casa di Canzonetta.
Literally in the kitchen today.
Yes.
A pasta that you've been going back and forth on the team thread about for about a week and a half, and everybody is so excited about
this thing coming out of Italy. It's starting to gain some traction.
What is it?
It's called pasta zazzona. Everybody says zazzona, which means
Zazzona.
the dirty pasta from Italy.
So
the reason they call it the dirty pasta is because it's a combination of basically the four mother pastas of Rome.
Okay.
So that would be bucatini amatriciana, spaghetti cacio e pepe, spaghetti carbonara, and spaghetti alla griscia. And alla griscia is like a cacio e pepe with the addition of some kind of pork, whether it's lardons of bacon, whether it's pancetta, whether it's guanciale, the cheek, whatever it is. So we're gonna do this dish. We're gonna start the pan. I'm gonna get a little bit more heat here since we've been talking, but a little bit more heat. Some extra virgin olive oil in the bottom of the pan. Yes. So we're gonna add some slivered red onions. And you wanna hear that. When you're sauteing, you wanna hear that sizzle right out of the gate. And to draw some of the water out of those onions, hit it with a little bit of salt. And let's not forget the salt for our pasta cooking water, 1 tablespoon to 1 gallon. So we're gonna start these onions, we're gonna get them happy. We're gonna get them, gotta step back, Lauren, we're live on TV right now. So we're gonna get these nice and happy. Now we're gonna add some fat to that. So we're gonna add some of our Cicero's sweet Italian sausage.
Oh, is that lovely?
And we're gonna add some of our bacon lardons, smoky bacon lardons, because you know I use bacon versus pancetta or guanciale, because I kind of like the flavor a little bit better. I like the texture better.
It's a little bit thicker and meatier.
Well, that and it you know, sometimes the guanciale and the pancetta, sometimes Americans don't like the texture of it, quite honestly.
Okay.
So, got that. Now we're gonna add some roasted garlic.
Wow.
And you gotta have some garlic in there, without question. And we're just gonna continue to saute this down. I'm gonna add my pasta now to my boiling salted water in my pasta cooker. And this is homemade rigatoni. And we're gonna add about 1 pound because I'm making enough for about 4 to 6 people here.
Gorgeousness.
4 to 6 people. So we're gonna put that beautiful pasta down in our pasta cooker here and get back to our pasta alla zazzona, and boy did that spoon get hot fast.
And it smells amazing.
Doesn't it smell amazing already? Now I'm gonna add a little bit of the pasta cooking water to that, get the happiness off the bottom. Let all these flavors kind of marry together. So this is a step that I'm doing. Typically with cacio e pepe, you add black pepper. So this is dirty pasta from Italy. I love Calabrian chilies, so I'm gonna add a little Calabrian chili paste just to kick it up a little bit, because you know how much I like spice.
A little bit.
But it's a little bit, not a whole lot. So we're gonna add that. Now, we're gonna add our sugo, which is our plum tomato sauce.
Right?
Exactly. our plum tomato sauce. And you could use grape tomatoes out of your garden for this step if you wanted to, whatever you want to do. And we're just going to saute this now, let it get a little happy. We're going to add some pasta cooking water. But here's what makes it dirty at the end. We are going to add the egg and the cheese from carbonara to this. So it's going to be like a tomatoey, creamy, rich, eggy kind of pasta. Totally different than anything, quite honestly, I ever grew up with. A little bit more pasta water there. Anything I grew up with, this is totally different.
Sounds amazing. You want to take a break and come back?
I think we'll take a break and come back.
Take a break, come back.
Hey guys, you feel that chill in the air?
We sure do. That means it must be time for Valley Spotlight to team up with Galt Heating and Cooling and warm up the holiday season.
That's right. If you know someone who needs a new furnace, now's your chance to help.
To nominate someone to win a brand new Lennox furnace, just visit valleyspotlight.com. Tell us their story and help us make this holiday season extra special for someone who needs it.
The winner will be announced on Valley Spotlight December 8th at 10 a.m.
On the Valley CW.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Find your next meal on the new Eat Local Ohio app. Beautifully curated food content from all the best local independent restaurants, right at your fingertips. Download the app today. Eat Local Ohio.
We have such a legacy, created such a legacy here in the Valley, and we're very well respected by numerous manufacturers in the industry. We're a leader in our industry, and I want to continue that. We want to continue that, and we want to take it to the next level. Whatever that level may be, we're ready for it.
So let yourself go to Ducat. Let yourself go to Ducat.
We have to let this simmer for about 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah. Those little happy bubbles right there means it's ready for the pasta.
I see them.
When we take this pasta out, I'm gonna leave some of the cooking water with that rigatoni to go in there because I want that water because it's seasoned, number one. It's a little bit starchy, number two. So now we add the beautiful rigatoni to that. Watch, step back, girlfriend. Okay. We're gonna give it a little tap, little toss here. And look at all those flavors in here.
Wow, Mark.
Now we wanna cook that last minute like this, but then we're gonna do the Crazy Ivan and add this beautiful mixture of egg yolk, Locatelli Romano cheese into this.
That is some pretty, it looks like butter.
It kind of does. It really is. So we're going to add that right at the end. Now you don't want to ever boil this. So you want to reduce your heat because of course it's eggs and it's going to cook. But immediately look how the color of that sauce is changing.
It's a lighter, brighter.
It's a lighter. Wow. And that egg yolk is just going to enrich in this sauce.
So if we
this
like
is actually the first time I've ever made this, so I don't know how it's going to taste.
Yes,
I have a good feeling about it though.
If you like it, are we going to put it on the menu as a
We
special?
are. If I like it, it's going on the menu this Friday.
Ooh, baby.
So that is it. You immediately want to take it off the heat or you're going to have scrambled eggs in here because eggs cook about 160 degrees. So we don't want to temper it. We don't want to cook it beyond that.
All right, let's take a break, plate it, try it out. What do you think?
That's it.
What do you think, Ron? Yeah?
That's
oh,
simple.
Yeah,
Pasta Zazzona.
Our customers are always part of the equation of everything we try to do. We don't have a Hillcrest label that we're trying to push on you. We don't have stockholders we're trying to make profit for. There's no out-of-state corporate office. The competitive advantage for Hillcrest over our national competition really is sustainable pricing, number one, the service, and caring about what the customer needs, not our agenda. It's tough to get off course when that's your focus.
A to Z Dependable Services now offers walk-in tubs and showers in as little as 1 day. Let us create a safer bathing experience in your bathroom or the shower of your dreams. Call A to Z Dependable Services today for a free estimate or visit us online at onlyatoz.com.
It smells
Doesn't
like
it smell ridiculous?
heaven in a bowl.
Pasta Zazzona. So we take the four
Zazzona.
classic pastas in Rome and we kind of marry them together.
Can I do this?
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead there. And that was 18 ounces of pasta, and you can see that's easily going to feed
So many people.
6 of us.
At least.
Oh,
Look how
at that.
pretty.
Yes, and I kicked it up a little bit with Calabrian chilies. I made it my form of dirty pasta, and dirty to me means a little spicy
A little
too.
spicy.
So
Well,
those
of course it
Calabrian
does.
chilies.
Doesn't that mean?
But we're gonna see how it tastes before we move forward with all of that.
Okay.
Because this is the first time I've made it live, right here.
On Valley Spotlight.
All right, let's go, girlfriend.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hot. It's
Oh, it's
so
hot.
hot, but it's so good. Mark.
Easiest way to describe it, it's meat lovers pizza in a dish.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's so amazing. And that creaminess and the richness of the egg just cuts through all the pork, the sausage and the bacon, and then the Calabrian chilies, which I think we need a little bit more personally. That's really good.
This is so good. Joel, get over here. This is so good.
Wow.
Seriously. Grab a fork.
And then you get I got a fork
This
for
is
it right here.
good.
And then
You
we got
have
the
to
roasted
try
garlic.
this. He was going to be our audience today, but instead,
Joel was in the back making raviolis. Grandma
You gotta
finished
try it.
raviolis.
it's outstanding. It's hot. It's hot.
I think more Calabrian chili though.
Excellent.
Isn't that so good?
I give it a 20 out of a 10.
20 out of 10. Honest to goodness. And we have to say, well, this is going to be on the. Is it going to be on the menu? Is it safe?
It's gonna be
to
on
say?
Friday night.
Friday night. So we're
Gang
going on
sale
Sunday.
Friday night.
So Sunday it will be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be there Sunday.
Sunday tonight. So
Yes.
when people are watching this at home, yes, this is available tonight. And guess what else? When people spend $50, right, Mark?
The response to the restaurant from the
amazing.
Valley has just been overwhelming. We're
Yeah.
so happy and so blessed.
Yes.
And the response to obviously trying to win an Italian motor scooter has been, I think we're going to need a bigger drum
Drums?
because it's already half full. And so we're going to have to get a bigger drum for that.
So for every $50 that you spend here at Casa di Canzonetta, you're going to get a ticket to win an Italian light scooter, which will be announced on December 18th at 6 o'clock in the morning
On your birthday.
on WFMJ. Yes, and on my birthday. I might have picked it just so I could
Yes.
say I was
And
waking
please
up.
don't forget, try to
hanging
make
out with you guys.
reservations because we've been so blessed that the response has been so overwhelming that it's really difficult to find a seat unless you have a reservation. So try your best to go online to CasaDiCanzonetta.com, make a reservation.
Yep.
If you have over a party of 8, you have to give us a call right here. So thank you so much. What a
And
dish.
People can say this all day long. More Italian in the Valley, more. If you haven't had Italian by this guy, you haven't had it. And let's face it, it's been a very long time since we've had your Italian.
Thank you.
And you're back, baby.
I'm back.
God, are you back? Thank God. This
Wow.
is delicious.
That is really damn good. Pasta
Holy
Zazolina.
moly, this is my new favorite.
I know. Wow.
Swear to God.
Ronnie, you got to get in on this.
So good.
RC Compounding specializes in custom medications to meet your individual needs. Our staff can compound medications in unique dosage forms for everyone in your family, even your pets.
For us, we have standards, we have testing, we have personnel training. Everything, every single product that we dispense, we can assure that it meets all standards and above and beyond.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Back here at Don DeVito's on a Sunday morning on Valley Spotlight. You're tackling the ribeye, the Kansas City strip.
Oh my goodness. It's one of my favorite cuts of meat.
It's this thick, by the way.
It is delicious.
Yeah.
All right, you and Kelly Warren have serious business
Right.
to attend to.
New rules in the real estate industry, so she kind of filled us in as far as one side, and now this time we're going to talk about the other.
I wasn't listening to anything
That's
you
fine.
said. This is delicious.
Hey there, time for another edition of Home Advantage with Kelly Warren, who's sitting back and counting her awards.
Yeah.
What was that? What happened?
Clean sweep.
Reader's
One of all.
Choice.
The Vindicator Reader's Choice Award. We got gold for best brokerage. Really excited about that. And 3 of my agents took all 3 of the spots for the best real estate agent category: bronze, silver, and gold. James
Congratulations.
Warren, Michael Klein, and Teresa Robbins.
That's good. I hate to say we told you so, but We did. Anyway.
Award winning.
Okay. Last time we talked about the NAR's decision to shuffle the commissions a little bit. Get people up to speed real quick, and then we'll ask a for instance question.
Yes, so as a result of a lawsuit, commissions have changed. How commissions are done have changed effective August 17th. And so that's affecting all of the buyers and sellers locally here in Mahoning County and across the Mahoning Valley and across the country.
Okay. In your opinion, better, worse, just different?
Just different, and depending on who you're asking, if you're asking buyer or seller, they might have an opinion on better or worse.
Okay.
For us, just different.
Last episode we talked about if you're the seller, how that affects you. Right. Now I'm the buyer. We're sitting down and we're closing our deal. What do I need to look for as far as commissions now?
So if you're a buyer who has ample funds for down payment and closing costs and potentially to pay your own commission, then don't worry about it. Go look at all the houses, find the best house that you want to buy, and if there's not a commission offered by the seller, then either request one and negotiate it in or pay your own commission and don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you're a buyer who is tight on funds and you're looking to get into a house low or no money down, then this is where the change really impacts you, because some sellers will be offering a commission to your buyer's agent and some sellers won't. So you want to work with a buyer's agent who is willing to put in the work to find out which houses will pay their commission so that you don't have to. So there's no longer a centralized database of where those commissions are for real estate agents. So your agent needs to be willing to make that step and find out which houses will handle that and show you the appropriate houses so that you don't have to pay that.
I'm sure there are sellers out there that are now saying, I ain't paying no commissions. You want my house? Buy it.
You will have some of that. Now, a lot of times the seller will still offer the commission because they want more people to want to look at their house. Or a seller might say it's negotiable. Depends on what your offer is. If you offer me asking price, maybe I'll pay your agent, but if you come in low, maybe I won't. So it just depends on where your offer is too.
Do all agents mostly get about the same amount of commission, percentage-wise?
Commission is fully negotiable, but there are kind of normals that we're used to working for, and that, we know what our expenses are and what it takes to get a transaction done. So there's kind of a normal threshold of where an agent expects to be.
Okay. Is this something you would tell a buyer when you first start your conversations? Do a lot of buyers already know this?
I feel like the sellers were aware of it more before. Buyers weren't paying as much attention to it before because they didn't have to cover the cost of it before. So I think it's something new that I don't want any buyers out there to be afraid, like, oh, I can't buy a house now because I can't afford the commission. Most of the time we can find a way to work it into a transaction for you with the right house and the right agent.
Okay. See, buying a house is difficult. People that here having an expert really, really helps. So if you want to get hold of Kelly and her award-winning team, how do they do it?
They can find us online at kellysoldit.com. Also, this house at 4185 Baymar, you got to check out the pictures. This one is available for you in Cornerstone.
I almost forgot to ask you about this house, and it's so nice. Yeah. You could tell it was an older couple that really took care of the place.
Oh yeah, good bones, great location, lovely floor plan. You can do a little bit of updating and make it your own.
Check it out, kellysoldit.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. I'll be the first to tell you, I don't know a lot about bourbon. Or scotch or those things, and they're like, well, this is a single malt, blah, 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 and this is a single batch barrel and blah, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know
you hear
it
that
either.
stuff all the time, and it's a big deal to people that know it.
And I have no idea either, and I like bourbon.
Right, so what I thought I would do, there's a big bourbon event going on at the Grand Resort. We have our own barrel, which is a big deal.
I had no idea.
We spend so much money and we sell so much bourbon that companies are letting us have our own barrel. But it was a whole process to pick out what it was going to taste like and all that stuff.
That's amazing.
But it's coming out, so this is a little info on what makes it so cool and all the things you need to know about bourbon.
Very cool. Thank you, Michael.
Okay. Time for Perfectly Plated. Thank you, Steelite, for having us here at Gatsby's today with Melissa Hall, who is our food and beverage
director.
That's right.
That's right.
Here at the Grand Resort and all the Avalon properties. We're pretty excited about this event.
Really excited.
But if you don't know anything about bourbon, Then we're going to learn a little something also, right?
Absolutely.
We had the picture of the barrel there first. That's a real barrel with real bourbon was inside of it, correct?
Absolutely, and it's exclusive to us. We got to pick
Exclusive.
that barrel.
So how did we get that?
Okay, so here at the Grand Resort, we are really lucky to be able to sell lots of bourbon. People love bourbon. We get a really exclusive line of bourbon. As you can see, I put some out here for you. But the fact that we sell so much bourbon gives us a little bit of extra
buying power.
There we go, buying
Okay.
power. So we had the opportunity to pick our very own barrel, unique to us, right off the wall at the Weller Distillery. They aged it for us. We did a tasting. We did about 4 or 5 different bourbons we tasted,
That's
and
true.
we landed on that exact barrel right there. So that's the barrel, and then they bottled it all up for us, and it's this bottle here.
This one right here.
Next one.
This one right
That
here.
one, yeah.
Oh, and it has our little logo on there too,
sure does.
right? Okay, so with this excitement comes some privileges, and we have a bourbon event to kind of show this off in our first test for people to actually try it out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Okay, so take me through that. Is that, well, let me ask you first.
Yes.
When they say, is it like single batch, or how do they say it?
Okay, it's single barrel.
Single barrel.
Single barrel. So that means that there's no other barrel just like that barrel.
Okay.
So they're all aged in oak barrels. They're aged against the wall. There's different humidities and temperatures throughout the building, which causes the bourbon to taste a little bit different. It's a private label single barrel, and we have 2 of them, not just Weller, but Buffalo Trace as well. So we first purchased the Buffalo Trace single barrel, got that one going. We just had gotten it delivered when they said they were starting to bottle our Weller. So we're doing a double single barrel private label release event.
How many bottles of bourbon are typically in a barrel?
About 100, little over.
100 or
Yeah.
so. Okay, so now this is our first chance to try these 2 bourbons out.
Yeah, we're really excited.
And we're gonna have a bourbon club too?
We're gonna have a bourbon club too.
All right, so take me through it.
Okay, so on November 14th from 6 to 9, we're gonna do our release event. Our chefs have prepared a huge appetizer buffet, and everything has a little bit of bourbon infusion in that as well. We're going to be tasting the Buffalo Trace and tasting the Weller. We'll do a little cocktail class in there, teach people about the bourbons themselves, do a little education behind it.
Okay.
And then at the end of the event, you'll be able to sign up for our Bourbon Club, which is going to be a year-long membership. You'll get a discount on that if you attend the event, and then we're also going to release all of our yearly bourbon events that we're doing that night as well.
So if you're a beginner, just kind of getting into it, it's good educationally.
Absolutely.
And then if you're someone that really likes the Buffalo Trace and the Weller brands, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so it's on the 14th, 856-1900 if you want to call the Grand Resort and be a part of it, and it should be really exciting.
Yeah, we're really excited.
I can't wait.
Me too.
Awesome, thank you, Melissa.
Anytime.
Here, it's perfectly plated for this week. So if you have people that like that sort of thing, that like bourbon, I mean, there's so many bourbon drinkers.
Even if you don't, you're still learning something.
Right, so it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
They're going to teach you, and then you're going to get to try it, and it's going to be fun.
All right, so mid-November, right?
Mid-November, be there.
Okay.
Break time.
We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna keep eating this tortellini with
Right,
pink sauce,
all right.
and then if there's any left over, I'll be taking it home.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine.
And we'll be back out here at Don Amito's in Struthers, where today is a huge day if you're watching on October 27th. Stay tuned.
Safety is our top priority at Barina's Automotive Center when we're taking care of your vehicle. We invest in the latest equipment to service the newest makes and models and keep our team's education up to date on the latest skills and techniques. At Barina's, we provide a free digital vehicle safety inspection so you can actually see what we see and understand our recommendations. Barina's Automotive Center on Robbins Avenue in Niles. Call 330-652-AUTO today and get your car back on the road safe and sound.
For nearly 80 years, Cafe 422 has been the Valley's premier destination for steaks, seafood, and fine Italian cuisine. Join us at Cafe 422 for lunch, dinner, and all of your special occasions. Cafe 422 in Warren and Boardman.
And the outhouse on this property are like that big shed. I don't even know what to call it.
Yes, it's an outbuilding.
Yeah,
It's a
outbuilding.
workshop, garage, yes, storage
An outhouse?
building.
What do I call it?
Barn.
That is not it. It's not an outhouse.
Not an outhouse.
Welcome back to Valley Spotlight.
Right?
Sorry I jumped on you.
That's okay. Donna Vito's, get out here by noon to 4, big open house, big fundraiser. We'll talk more about it toward the end of the show.
If you're watching on the 27th.
Yep.
So, all
Okay.
right. Second part of the Warren Fitness, Athletic, and Wellness Center. We're talking things that when we were in high school, Michael, it would have blown our minds.
Oh, yeah.
Robotics,
Yeah.
indoor golf simulators,
That would have been
and
so great.
so much more. Watch this.
As our tour of the Warren City Schools Student Recreation and Wellness Center continues, the excitement builds around the facility's unique design to cater to diverse interests. Among the standout features is a spacious robotics area, thoughtfully crafted to host competitions.
You know, our district, our board was very insistent on making an additional investment so that robotics would have their own dedicated space. So we have a $2 million addition here. So our robotics team has a 2-floor dedicated space where they can go from building and planning their robot, trying it out, testing it, running it in a competition arena, as well as having the ability with this space to host robotics competitions. So we have a dedicated space for our robotics team, which has been with us for over a quarter century and has had many awards over the years, but having the first-rate experience for students that want to engage in robotics.
Onward and literally upward, an indoor golf simulator offers a fun twist for students interested in the sport. With realistic graphics and advanced swing analysis technology, students can practice their game year-round, regardless of the weather outside.
And we also have a space for 2 golf simulators. And it is experience that a lot of business takes place on the golf course. We have a handful of students participate in our golf program, and it's at Trumbull Country Club, which is an amazing course for our students close here in the city of Warren. So we need to teach our students, teach them the game of golf, as well as to understand the business that does happen out there on the links.
Another exciting addition is the dedicated esports classrooms, equipped with high-performance computers and gaming setups. This space is designed to support the growing interest in competitive gaming, providing students with a venue to hone their skills and to compete against other schools.
We piloted esports a couple years ago, and we had 140 students try out for a pilot team. We haven't had that for any experience in the Warren City Schools for the 11 years I've been here. So the board agreed to have a pilot lab set up, and because of the outstanding participation and success in just 2 years, we're having a second lab built here in the facility. So we have a JV and varsity lab. 2 of our students were recruited last year, and they received scholarship opportunities at universities in esports. A lot of people don't even understand or know what that is, but it is the future, and it is where our kids are able to be successful.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's amazing. So
I'm going to sign up for esports.
So
if
we
I
had a
could sit in a
recruiter
chair like
to
this.
come in last year, and we had 2 of our students go on college scholarships for esports.
A significant aspect of the project is a partnership with Akron Children's Hospital, which includes a general care facility integrated into the center. This facility is designed to provide essential health services to students, ensuring they have access to quality medical care without needing to leave campus.
Healthcare is huge, and so with this being the Student Recreation and Wellness Center, we have 2 areas that is leased space in the back of the facility. One is going to be where Akron Children's Hospital is going to take over about 7,000 to 8,000 square feet, and they will have all of the current services that they offer at their Mahoning Avenue location, and I believe then some, because of the flexible space here where they could take it to a new level with physical therapy potentially. I can't speak for them, but they have the access to our facility as being a great partner. It is secure, it's separate from the school, so there's not security issues. Everything is double secure doors where folks have to fob in, and so it's a separate entrance and keeps the security in mind. And we have a second space that we have a couple of health partners looking at. Could be anything from mental health, physical therapy, rotating physicians, urgent care. The district has to decide which partner we want to go with over the next several months.
These specialized areas reflect the district's commitment to providing a comprehensive education that meets the needs and interests of all students. By blending traditional athletics with technology and innovation, and now health services, Warren City Schools is not just keeping pace with educational trends, but is setting a new standard for what a modern learning environment can be.
It's like redefining what school is and what a community resource is. I just love it. Hands down, like, big round of applause for you guys.
That's awesome. All right, ready to go north?
Yes, going north to the Fowler General Store, where coming up in November, they are going to they're going to have like the Hallmark Channel, not for real, but like the Hallmark Channel should come to this event.
That's how.
This is going to be how cute it is.
Okay.
All right.
Let's take a
They're
look.
not really going to be there, but they should be. All right, Valley Spotlight fans, we are out here at the Fowler General Store in Fowler, Ohio. Everybody that's been a fan of our show, you guys know Sean Curry. Welcome back to Valley Spotlight. It's nice to have you.
Thanks for having me. It's good to see you.
We get to see you quite often. I'll be honest. Fred and I are in and out of here all the time when we're on our way up to the cabin up in Mosquito Lake, and we are big fans of everything that you've got going on
Well,
here.
thank you.
All right.
Thank
First
you.
and foremost, the breads are amazing. The fun milks, the fun, candy items. The bakery's fantastic. They do gluten-free items. If you haven't been out here for lunch, the sandwiches are fantastic. I've had the pot roast. I've had the chicken, the barbecue, the brisket. You do it all.
boy.
I'm trying to get through all your stuff so I can get to the reason why he was like,
You're making me hungry.
I know, I'm making myself hungry, but also the reason that we're out here is because you are teaming up with a couple of local businesses, local crafters,
Yes.
people who are like-minded for
Absolutely.
a big event coming up in November, which we're so excited about.
So exactly, so are we, and we get a little ahead of ourselves sometimes. We've got fall decorations up, but we're starting to put Christmas up already.
Oh, yeah, it's happening.
Don't hate me because of that. But yeah, we've got the Old Country Christmas at Fowler Center coming up.
Old Country Christmas at Fowler Center. So just right outside your shop here,
Right out on the green.
What's the plan?
The plan is on Saturday, November 30th from 10 to 4, we're going to have a variety of, I don't want to say handpicked, but they are so good, these vendors out here. We're going to have a little community, almost like a Hallmark town set up on the greens out front here. And there's going to be everything, for something for everybody.
Hallmark. I'll be honest. He had me at Hallmark, and then you also you were telling me about an event that you guys just held together at Hartford Hill Winery.
Yes.
That's very similar to this. So people have been out there. We're talking about an elevated, selection of crafters who
Definitely.
are able to come here. Like we're talking like this is really
Yeah, and if I can say it, it's an upscale market,
Yes.
a craft market that we had at the Hartford Hill Winery. It was called the Fall in the Woods event,
Right.
and it was almost like another area event, like a mini Shaker Woods festival.
Correct.
And it was a beautiful. If you were out there, and that's the caliber, the quality of vendors that we're going to have here on November 30th. So I'm excited. I can't wait.
We are. Every time we talk with Sean, like it's sort of like this countdown coming up to this date, because it takes a ton of work to make something like that happen for one day.
It does. It
A ton
does.
of planning, right?
We've got a small army of folk that have taken on the challenge. So
You went through a couple of the people who are going to be showcasing their wares and partnering
yeah.
with you guys that day. Can you take me through a couple of those again?
yes, we have the Wooden Barn Shop. They'll be taking part of this. That's actually with Donna Helmick. She actually organized the Fall in the Woods event herself. So.
Yeah, she should have been here today, but I was late. Go figure. So I'm sorry.
And then we have Marianne's Fine Foods. You might have seen some of her baked goods and pizzas in the local stores at Giant Eagles and such. So good. Briar Hill, forget
Is that the
it.
one that we buy here?
Yes. Yeah,
It's
so good.
so good. We love it.
Oh,
We love
me too. I was skinny before that, and now I'm not. So
That's also why I'm not skinny anymore.
I'll get
In
it.
case everybody was wondering, that's also why.
So yeah, we've got that, and then we're gonna have Santa Claus and elves and music through the air. It's gonna be a nice kickoff to the Christmas season.
All right, remind
I'm really
everybody
looking forward to it.
again the date, the time, and where we are.
That is Saturday, November 30th. It is the Old Country Christmas at Fowler Center at the intersection of 193 and 305, right here in Fowler Center, Ohio, from 10 until 4 that Saturday.
And if you're looking for an exact address, just look up the Fowler General Store. That'll take you to exactly where it's going to happen.
Yes.
Sean, we wish you guys a ton of luck.
Well,
We're going
thank
to
you.
try and be out here for that day. I missed the last one during the fall, so this is a big thing for you guys. Congratulations.
Big
okay.
thing. Thank you so much for coming out. I can't wait. I love it. Now we're gonna dig into this bread, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, I'm going to wrap it up and take it because
Okay.
we need to welcome you.
Gotcha.
And for more information on the event coming up, this for the Christmas stuff,
right?
It's going to be on their Facebook page. So go to the Fowler General Store Facebook page. That's the best way to get more
Makes sense.
information and then find more stuff from there.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, this is the time to make sure you check your furnace and make sure it works.
And it's also the time that we start our furnace giveaway.
Ooh, there
Stay
you have
tuned.
it. Your eyes are two of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780.
Whether it's dinner out with friends and family or your next catered event, Rachel's Restaurant in Austintown always makes it special and delicious. Award-winning cuisine, relaxing atmosphere, and so much more. Rachel's Restaurant, Austintown.
Hey guys, you feel that chill in the air?
We sure do. That means it must be time for Valley Spotlight to team up with Galt Heating and Cooling and warm up the holiday season.
That's right. If you know someone who needs a new furnace, now's your chance to help.
To nominate someone to win a brand new Lennox furnace, just visit valleyspotlight.com. Tell us their story and help us make this holiday season extra special for someone who needs it.
The winner will be announced on Valley Spotlight December 8th at 10 a.m.
On the Valley CW.
Happy holidays, everyone. RC Compounding specializes in preparing affordable and natural hormone replacement therapy just for you.
I was spinning my wheels before. I didn't know what was wrong, and now I feel I have a sounder mind. You know, I can sleep better. You know, when your hormones are off, your whole body is off, your mind is off. So I feel a lot better. I feel like I can do anything.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
All right, back here on Valley Spotlight. Don't forget, we'll talk more about this benefit for Darlene. It's coming up at noon today. If you're watching on the 27th, today is the day to get down to Donna Vito's and just try the ribs. Someone I know thinks they're pretty good. Okay.
They're really good.
This is, don't wait until it gets to be 30 degrees to try your furnace.
Don't do it.
This is the time to check and see if it works, or have the folks at Galt come out and check it for you.
Yes, they're so good at it too.
Right, so here we go. All right, temperatures going down, fall is with us, and we're talking about heating and cooling with Glenn Galt and talking about our furnaces and how we need to get them up to snuff for the season. Thank you so much for joining us. This is nice of you.
Thanks for having us.
This is, now I know there are people out there, I know it, that have not turned on their furnace yet. They're gonna wait until the very last minute to save a few bucks, but you say that may not be the best idea, right?
That's really common. It seems as if once we get into winter, there's always people that, we always say it's every time 10 degrees drops, every time 10 degrees drops. Every single time it happens, we get more calls that come in. It's because a lot of people are holding off until when they turn them on for the first time.
That's right.
There's some people at 60 degrees, then 50, then 40, then 30, then 20, keep going. But we always say, turn them on, even if you don't want to be using them yet. Turn them on. You know, in my own house, walk over to the thermostat, take a temperature. You know, take a picture of the thermostat and turn it up a couple degrees. Yeah, let it run a couple, 15 minutes or so. Come back, make sure it picked up the temperature. Does it sound the same as it did last winter upstairs? If you walk downstairs, does it sound the same as it did last year? That's important. If it doesn't sound the same, if it didn't pick it up, give us a call. If it all good, turn it back off, then wait till you want to use it. But don't wait until you absolutely need it and assume it's going to work.
Right.
Check it out first.
Okay, things you guys do when you come. Give me a little bit of a list. I guess the filter is one of the main things, right?
Filter is always a big thing. We're going to make sure it's cleaned and it's changed. But if it hasn't been, we're going to do it for you. When we're going to come by, we're going to make sure all the sensors are clean. You know, all these modern day furnaces, they have way more sensors in them. It's a good thing. They're making sure that you're safe, but there are way more things that can get contaminants on them and give you problems.
I saw in the latest Metro Monthly magazine, people write dates on their filters to remind them when they put it in and when to take it out and stuff like that.
Yep, just like the appliance you see over here. If you were to pull it out a little bit, you'd see the date on the filter. Right. We always recommend write the date on it because you're not going to remember it. Maybe a month later, 6 months later,
you don't remember the day you changed it, but if you write the date on it, that helps out.
What happens when the filter gets really bad? Like, say I forget. What is it, kicking the furnace off? What kind of problems do I have when that happens?
So yesteryear's furnaces, what they would actually do is the appliance would just get way too hot and it would shorten the life of the furnace. Now they have more sensors in them, so it'll actually not allow it to get too hot, it'll actually just shut it down.
Okay.
Once it does it so many times, you'll actually make it go into what they call a lockout. You're eventually gonna have no heat. It also isn't gonna heat the house as well as it should, and your run times are gonna be different until it's changed.
Speaking of sensors, you have new technological advances in this industry now, like all industries, but
yes,
you have some really neat things that teach you how the furnace is running, right?
Correct.
What are they?
So we always put a combustion analyzer in the furnace. Lets us know exactly how the fire is burning so that we know what this appliance is doing and where we go from there.
And it has a little reader there, and it tells you certain things that you guys need to know that we don't understand.
Yeah, pretty much. But there's it's telling us exactly how the unit's burning, how the appliance is, how the life expectancy, if there's things we need to do to it. It'll tell us all kinds of things about the machine. But kind of like taking your car to the shop, they'll hook your car up to a computer. We do the same thing now with your HVAC equipment.
Last question, and a good reminder, if you don't have the old dial thermostat now, they're digital and they have batteries, and sometimes the batteries are bad too, right?
Correct. Some of them are hardwired where they don't need batteries. A lot of them have batteries. That is another big thing. If you walk over to that screen and you see a battery symbol, it says low or anything like that, or the screen is a little more dim than it used to be, let's throw fresh batteries in it now before it gets super cold out. We always get that where people decide to do it at 10 o'clock at night, whatever it is, they put them in backwards.
Yes,
Stuff like that.
all the time. Thank you, sir. Good job.
No problem. Thank you.
Don't forget, call them, get them scheduled, 330-568-7076. Get them out there before you really need it this fall. It gets cold in Ohio. That's how it goes.
Thank you.
Good advice.
Yes, thank you, Glenn, and the gang there.
And speaking of thank you, Glenn and the gang there, go to valleyspotlight.com. Go enter to win a furnace for someone who needs it. We love to hear these stories.
Right.
Sometimes they kill me, but we want these furnaces to go to people who need them the most. And that's what we've been able to do year after year, thanks to the Galt family. It just continues.
It's the coolest giveaway in the Valley.
I agree.
Period.
I
There's
agree.
no better giveaway than this. So
and Duke
take
does
part.
some good giveaways.
They do.
And we gave away a leaf blower.
We did, and we had a huge response to people that wanted leaf blowers.
We did, and I got to catch up with Lisa. You were working that day. I
Okay.
got to do the fun stuff.
Oh.
All right, everybody, Valley Spotlight fans, if you follow us on social media, you already know Gary Morrell is the winner of the
Big Steel handheld gas blower.
out here.
Get rid of his leaves this year.
He was pretty excited, wasn't he?
No way.
He was so sweet. He was so
classy.
sweet.
Yeah.
Lisa, did you think that we were going to get over 500 people to enter to win this contest?
Well, you know,
I was shocked. I was a little surprised.
Steel stuff is pretty popular.
It is.
It's very popular. It has a great name. It's an excellent product, and we take care of everything we sell over here. So that's the big thing. It's very important to buy where you get taken care of.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you are still in the market for a leaf blower, don't worry. They've got the big babies right here. Fred, is this the one that we have?
Similar, yes.
I think so, something like that. And of course, the battery-powered one. So if you're in a situation where pulling or any of that physicality of what it takes to get those things running, you still have the battery.
Yeah. I use a battery one all the time because I've got a bad elbow. I can't pull. So yeah, and they work great.
Lisa, we want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for doing this with us.
We appreciate it.
Gary Morrell, thank you for watching Valley Spotlight. And as always, continue to watch because guess what we're giving away next?
Tell me.
We're going to give away a furnace.
Oh, that's right. I saw that.
A big furnace giveaway with Galt. So stay with us. We are so grateful for these community partners to do this fun stuff.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it without you, Lisa.
No, hey, it takes a village, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, from this village to the other village.
Happy fall.
Let yourself go to Duke.
So Gary Morrell won.
Very enthusiastic gentleman.
He was so sweet. If you want to see the reaction live that we did on Facebook, just go to Valley Spotlight's Facebook page. It's in there. Just go through the feed. It's so worth it. He was so cute. Giving stuff away is so fun.
He doesn't want a backpack blower.
No.
Was it backpack?
It was just a regular
It was.
But who doesn't want it? I'll
I
take
love
one.
it.
Yeah.
You'll see me when you leave. I'll be out with my backpack blower hitting the front of this building every day.
That's the whole reason that we did the whole contest, was because Fred loves his backpack blower. He loves that thing. He talks about that thing as much as he talks about our
I
baby.
bought one for my mother. He
He
loves
loves
it.
it.
Oh, you think I'm
See?
joking? No,
It's like Ghostbusters.
I'm not going to help you, Mom. But here's a backpack blower. You can do it yourself.
my mom's that yard person. She loves it.
likes
She's out in
to
her
do
yard
it.
every day. My mom's 77, and she hosts us here at the restaurant. She's amazing. And yeah, she runs around the neighborhood with a backpack blower.
I like that.
Awesome. Yes.
You can do no wrong, Chef Allen. You can do no wrong. And today, if you are watching this on the 27th, please come out here and support Darlene.
Yes, please.
She is a special lady who's
Worked
been
here
with
for
you
how long?
for
If people are
Over
just
20 years.
tuning
She's
in.
been a great friend and a great server here. And we said she really used to help. And she's an amazing purpose.
Yeah.
Amazing purpose.
How's her spirits?
They're really good. She'll come in, once, twice a week, try to help out, prep for a couple hours.
Yeah?
And, yeah, her spirits are. That's why something like this is so important.
Yeah.
She is battling
She's been a little
breast cancer,
overwhelmed this week
so, yeah,
because
yeah.
I think we have 60, 70 baskets already. I mean, it's people just.
Oh, I can see it.
Been calling her, coming in, donating money. He said the baskets. We had a friends donate a 70-inch TV that we're raffling off. I mean, everybody's really stepped up to the plate. She is an amazing woman. So.
Well, you have an amazing business, and you've built an amazing team out here in Struthers with great food. Thank you to Steel Light
Yes,
for
awesome.
working with you
Steel
guys,
Light,
right?
Oh, I love it.
People are like, why do you guys work with Steel Light so
Ron
much?
Miles is
They're
a great man that actually gave back too and bought a bunch of tickets and stuff like that. So I was
Thank you,
humbling.
John.
Yes.
They
Thank you,
care
John.
about this valley,
Thank
that's
you.
for sure.
Yes. It's all about supporting one another. That's it. So it's
Are we to the point we should be booking Christmas parties?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
right around the corner. We do a ton of Christmas events here at the restaurant. We do off-premise catering. We're very diversified, but yeah, it will be here before we know it. Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
Can you just do like a whole big giant tray?
You do a pan of that,
Yeah, we do our gourmet party trays to go. That's one of our dimensions of the restaurant. So
Everything's
that's so
been-
popular. The tourmaline pink is one of the things I'm known for. Simple thing done right.
Everything
That's
is wonderful.
James
The ribs are great. This is the first time I ever really ate seafood with the pasta. One of my favorite things. But
Yes.
I tell you what,
everybody gravitates to pink sauce.
We should probably just end the show and have her eat that. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, you can watch us on all our platforms. ValleySpotlight.com is probably the best place, but we have a Roku channel too. And we always do a retromercial at the end of the show, and this is about bingo. And if you've ever gone to bingo, this is
Then
like
you
playing
know.
bingo at home with your family. So, yeah.
Ellen, thank you for
Thanks, buddy.
having
Thank
us.
you guys.
You're the
Appreciate
best.
everything.
Wonderful, wonderful
thank
to
you,
see
thank
you.
you.
And good luck for Darlene. We are
Yes.
praying.
We're excited. We're looking for a big day for her.
And now turn over the channel to 21.
She might be on there
maybe
again.
They
Yeah.
might be there too.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
You guys brought me to a bingo game? This is different, boss. Skittle bingo. G8. Hey, I got it. I5. I got that one too. Woohoo! Okay, now I shoot. I4. Bingy. The name of the game is bingo. Change it. Scuttle bingo, babangy. Is that it? You asking me, boss? Yes, I'm asking you. That's it. Who asked you? What?
It's Skittle Bingo by Aurora.
Who asked you?
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.